Good, we're actually gonna finish it. I was afraid it was gonna roll credits and save all that for the next game. But, if we...
I know saving her was the right thing. But she seemed all evil at the end.
Not evil. You killed her son, lad. Her son. The death of a child is not something a parent gets over easily.
But he was gonna kill her.
She would have died to see him live. Only a parent can understand.
So you'd let me kill you?
If it meant you would live. Yes.
Look, there was no easy choice. For anybody, brother. But I think we can all agree you did the right thing. The world's a better place with Freya in it. Just give her time, lads. She'll come around.
Back to Tyr's temple, then. One last time.
Aye.
Or we could have
Jotunheim awaits.
snapped her neck and avoided, God of War 2.
Why did Baldur say we cost?
Odin must have convinced him that following you to Jotunheim would bring his cure. Lies, I'm sure.
Why did mistletoe break the spell?
Vanir magic is powerful, but its rules are slippery and elusive. I'm sure it makes sense if you're a witch. Oh, but it's also bloody tragic. Baldur was the greatest gift Odin granted Freya. The one thing she treasured from their marriage. She only hoped to spare him pain and spare herself loss. But such impulses can lead good parents to make terribly stupid decisions.
Man. I'm so excited to be a parent, and also if this... I mean, obviously, I understand this is exaggerated beyond belief, but I am nervous about some of, like, the ways it changes your mind.
Another one here.
Ah, you know this one, don't you?
It's Thamur, the giant stonemason. Is he building a wall around Jotunheim?
It was to be his masterwork. He only wanted to protect his people.
Too bad the first part got burned.
I prefer the last panel was burned. Such a senseless pity.
Alright. There's another Valkyrie chamber there. We ain't got time for that. Let's boat it back to Tyr's temple. And luckily we've got a realm gateway, so that should make things a whole lot snappier since the World Serpent did drop us off. It was also cool that we were able to call the World Serpent again. I'm kind of a fan of that. Where are we trying to get to? This one. Okay. But yeah, I guess that's the final boss, unless there's a final boss. A little weak sauce, I would say. I mean, Baldur, obviously, we knew it was going to be him. I wish that we guys would, like, fight the big giant in some capacity or something.
The tower ate the Unity Stone, didn't it? I wanted to fly again.
Yes, that's a terrible pity.
Okay. Tell me again how Odin knew we were going to Jotunheim before we did.
Odin is extremely clever, you see. Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. And he's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Helps him style himself as all-seeing and all-knowing. But of course, the idea is control. Control of the future, control of his fate. He'd control every realm of every land in every world if he could. Every potential pocket of resistance, he seeks to eliminate. Even if you've never posed a threat before, he may think one day you might. So you see, it's not important how he knew before you did. It's important that he was right.
Alright then. Thanks for the tale, Mimir. And just like I was talking about, I would have been a little bit more excited if we fought something like with a tail, like the World Serpent, or a giant, or some abomination, or if Zeus rained down,
bumfuzzled over there. Get going.
you know, like a bunch of Greek gods upon us. I don't know, that would have been sweet. But
Let's do
in the
it.
meantime, Baldur is what we got.
Hey, nobody's twisting your arm.
Nobody's turning your arm. Alright. We did unlock the Niflheim travel
Here we go.
room.
I can't believe we're going to see the giants.
So that's the thing we can do.
According to plan, go ahead and lock in Jotunheim and we'll be on our way.
But I'm not going to betray you the ending when we're so close. So let's get that done, and then we'll hit up Niflheim afterwards.
Boy, ahead. Get ready.
Oh, right. Got it. Let's hope this doesn't cause you to explode or anything.
Oh, hadn't considered that. Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Ready?
Oh, that's unpleasant!
Sure looks unpleasant
Now,
for
boy.
Atreus as well.
We must be close.
Well, what are we waiting for? Think it's far?
We will see.
Steps to the top are right through the realm door. How convenient.
A word, please, before we continue. Listen, the last thing you two need up there is a decomposing heat ruining the moment. Why don't I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to
My
fight...
lady sips soft, perfect sloshers. You done did it.
Sorry. We had to see this.
Oh,
Dude.
no. No, 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 no. Ah, fine, damn it. Fine!
Watch the head till we return.
I can do this. No, I can't. Oh.
Okay.
Ready. Come.
Okay, I haven't been spoiled about anything about God of War, but I'm just gonna make a crazy prediction. What if the reason Odin knows and the reason they're focusing on that is because Mimir is actually gonna betray us, and he's actually the one that's been telling Odin of our plans, leading us here so that we end up meeting Odin up at the top, and something bad happens, and Mimir is going to kill Brock and Sindri, and that's sort of the like sadness at the end and the anger that leads in the second game. I don't know, just thought. If one or all of that happens, you heard it here first, or maybe last, but I haven't been spoiled of anything, so it might just be all innocent, and maybe he is telling the truth, and maybe he really did want to leave us a very sappy moment between me and my son, but it's weird that all of a sudden he wanted to leave. It's weird that they were just referencing how Odin knew. And it's weird that, I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if Brock and Sindri betray us. At this point, what if everyone here in Midgard is actually being controlled by Odin and do not like another god's presence in their kingdom? Food for thought. Eat it up. Quick bites. Scarf it down, because I think we're going to find out one way or the other soon enough. I'm very nervous that this is going to have a tragic ending, though. Corey Barlog said he'd like to make 5 more games, so, something's going to go down. This is not going to end all peaches and rainbows. Oh.
Look! We're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there. We did it.
We did.
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
Can we go now? We're so close.
Boy. Carry her.
You've earned it, little Gerber god. Still don't think it's going to be happy once we summit, but we will see. I'm very nervous. I also don't understand, given like the incredible continuity of the no fades, and technically I guess they weren't fades, but and technically we picked up right where we left off, but why were they not able to better mask the load screens that put us in the darkness, which looked like a black screen in the World Serpent's mouth, and then the white screen there as we ascended the steps? Like, I'm surprised, given just the extreme effort of one shot, like, kind of a little disappointed that we had 2 moments that made it feel incongruent at the end, and I don't really understand. Like, they masked everything else so well. I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna focus on that. Let's focus on what happens next. Cross the bridge.
Boy,
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now.
Yeah, that hasn't come up lately. I wonder if it does make an appearance. If, when, how, or why.
Hello? Anybody here?
Tomb of Giants.
what is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them.
Huh.
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all the giants that got out of Midgard alive? Not really many at all.
And they wanted to leave effigies of themselves?
Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody.
I'm a little spooked, guys. Not by the faces,
Where are
but
they
just...
now?
The giants came back home so they could survive. But I'm not sure they did. Huh. Who's the guardian?
What's happening? We're gonna run into someone weird, a guardian?
I should feel them, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened to them? Why'd Mom send us here?
One question is answered, and 2 more take its place.
I don't think our mom was evil. I don't think that's the... Or Atreus' mom. I don't think that's the case, but... Nothing's off the table for this ending.
Wait! Father! Something's happening! It's your axe. It's smaller. Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants? That's us.
What the heck?
The first time we met the world serpent. But how? And our fight with Baldur. But that just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
No. This is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know. She was a giant. I'm a giant. Why didn't she tell us?
She sent us here, knowing we would find this.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons. Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides, she hasn't been wrong yet. Come on. We're so close to the end now.
my god! Kind of looks like a snake went in Atreus' mouth and Kratos lost his head. What the freak? Was our mom bad after all? Is she just fulfilling a prophecy? What is on this last panel? What is over here? Okay, the boy walks away with the wolves. But what was that whole, like, he gets a snake in his mouth thing? This is so weird. She could foresee the future. She predicted everything. Baldur was after her. What is her role? I had the wrong G. He's not a Gerber god. He's a giant god. What in the world? Illuminate, enlighten, educate us.
Look, it's Mother's. She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home. Let's finish it.
So weird. I'm so, like, enamored with what is going to happen because none of it really, like, did not foresee the mom being the crux of this and forced to telling the future. And why is there a snake in Atreus' mouth? Is he going to turn bad? Like, what the heck is going to happen here? About to find out in 3, 2, 1.
Father.
No. We do it together. Son. Goodbye, Faye.
I love you, Mom. The giants. They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that Mother was a giant. Which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The giants called me... Loki?
Loki. That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
But why?
A question for another day. Let us go home.
Loki is our son, and okay, maybe he's the one that eventually betrays us. It could explain that angry streak. Freaking Loki is our kid. This is gonna make things all sorts of interesting for the next game. I don't know what kind of evil he's gonna bring, what kind of crafty magic he will concoct or what storyline they'll be following, but that is definitely a
Guess it all makes
twist.
sense now. Why she want to end up here? Be with her kind? But did she know it was going to be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh,
Even after that angry streak, Kratos, we sure that's a good idea. I feel like, even though they're running credits now, I feel like we're gonna meet someone.
so why'd you want to name me Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
The Great Warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. Mimir missed it.
Yeah, speaking of Amir, so I guess the dichotomy and the yin-yang of Atreus throughout the game now makes more sense. Is he going to be the beloved, jovial Atreus, or is he going to be the maniacal jester of Jotunheim, Loki? And that is probably going to be the crux of the next game. And that clash, maybe he even leaves us. Maybe we play as him for some. Maybe there's a... As we saw, Kratos and his dad battle. Freya and her son battle. Kratos says we'll be better than that. But I foresee a dark middle chapter where it feels like we are just fulfilling the destiny of those before. And the battle between Boy and Brute may actually rear its head in full force. I'm guessing we get a teenage or young adult Lotreus, Atroloki. And that's going to be sick. I feel like they're going to do such good work with that kind of, like I said, that like schism. And what he is, Atreus or Loki, both. And how Kratos reacts. But in the meantime, let's figure out if there's anything going on in this game. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Give me more goodies. Give me more lore. Where is Mimir? What else is in store? Oh, maybe I actually just had to pass through that white. Holy crap. So maybe that white... Okay, I thought this was like a load screen before, but it actually wasn't. I was just supposed to push for it. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, team Sony Santa Monica. You actually didn't do a white load screen. Okay, so your whole... I'm not disappointed anymore. Your whole thing about continuity in one shot, it still works. I thought it was a load screen because it all went white, but I was actually just pushing through a barrier. Lesson learned. Oops. I hope none of you got like really frustrated about that.
But I bet there are still some corrupted Valkyries out there that could be set free. Some other help people need. Maybe helping people was part of why Mom sent us out here, too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh. That's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
I still feel like something bad lurks beyond this door.
Lads, am I glad to see you. I believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
Okay, I guess he still is a good guy. Prediction's completely wrong, but that's good. Ah, we're done. Continue exploring, complete dwarven favors, free dragons, travel to Muspelheim and Niflheim, find new items in the shop. Valkyries revealed. Beom, 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 beom. It's these guys, right? No, those are realm terrors. Alright, Jotunheim. We still don't have Niflheim yet, but there's the Valkyries. Okay. So that really is it? There's nothing more? The credits have rolled, and now just you play the rest of the game, which we're gonna do more, but let's just return to Midgard just to make sure there's not a final scene or anything. It's a very subtle ending.
Before we return to Midgard, I should warn you. More time has passed than you likely realise. The snowfall that began when you slew Baldur has become something else. Stuff of omens.
For the coming of winter.
Not just any winter, but a great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Yay!
Ragnarok. From snow.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world. In that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something. Prophecy didn't count on you.
Weird. So not only do we have the Loki Atreus thing in the next game, but we also have Ragnarok and the end of the world. Nice. Or maybe that'll be DLC. Ragnarok DLC? Yeah, God of War Ragnarok. That's a sick, sexy name for end of the year DLC.
I'm telling you, it's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my scrote. This
Gross.
is the big one.
Stop saying that.
Wait.
Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow, and you know it. It's the end times.
How dare you make me the worst?
Guys,
Just discussing the weather. Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrote.
yeah. We heard.
So if you're heading home, try to keep moving, and also to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice.
I wonder if
Now
anything
you're talking.
waits for us at home. Oh, there's no new post-game anything.
Yeah, check back soon.
Nah. Alright, let's go out here and see what this looks like, man. It's just a beautiful snow, a little Christmas glow, and a lot more game in stow for you and for me. Thanks so much for watching. I guess we'll kind of talk about our thoughts as we continue the series. Obviously, the game is amazing. I don't know, I'll have to take some time to think about if I want to give it a 10 out of 10 or 9 or whatever. I mean, it's nothing less. The ending was a little subtle, like I said. I feel like the end boss and the end story were just a little understated, and maybe that was intentional. But it didn't really have that, like, ultimate epic feel. I mean, we know Freya's going to factor on the negative side. We know the Atreus Loki thing is going to be a big deal, but where else it goes from there, what exactly the role of the giants and our mother wife Faye is, and how Kratos factors in, and now Ragnarok, like, if there's story DLC, I firmly think it'll be Ragnarok, and that will lead into the next game, hopefully, and maybe establish more of this Loki-Atreus dichotomy, but I'm very excited to see where it goes from here. I mean, the game is freaking great, and it is an evolution and advancement of the franchise, unlike, you know, anything we could have dreamed. Probably won't feel as innovative the next time around, but that doesn't mean that the quality can't be there. I mean, there's a reason they make The Last of Us 2, there's a reason they make Uncharted 2, there's a reason they make, you know, a lot of sequels, because more of a glorious thing is always great. Anyhow, that wraps the main line. Thank you so much for being here. 40 plus episodes, and it has been a blast, every single one of them. Thanks so much. I love you. I love this game. We'll be back for more. I definitely have to travel to Niflheim, fight some Valkyries, and see if we can uncover any more lore bits. Anything super cool that you want me to see or want me to do that you've seen in other walkthroughs, or you know from playing the game yourself, or that you've just stumbled upon, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear where else we should go, if there's anything I missed that is important. Until that time, everybody, thanks so much. I love you. Like, it always means so much that I can play these games and have you guys watch, and the numbers may not be what they used to be. The channel, you know, may have lost some of its luster, but 7 years in, I still love and appreciate every single one of you. I'm still blessed and grateful and lucky that I get to do this. So, thanks so much. I love you. Heartfelt hugs for everybody. And that's God of War. Until next time, drink so much thought. Thanks again, and we will see you all later.